Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Hello everybody. If you're joining me again, welcome back. And if you're a new viewer, welcome. I'm Nate and this is hashtag Nate on Netflix. So, you're you, I'm me. Let's get this party started. Today we're going to do a review of the Netflix original TV show called GYPSY, starring Discount Nicole Kidman, Dr. Manhattan, and the English version of Alyssa Milano. Actually, the show stars Naomi Watts and Billy Crenna. It's a story about a woman who is a therapist who lives different lives. She lies about her name. Her name is Jean, but to some people she's Diane. She has an apartment in the city that she's been keeping even though she lives in the suburbs, in a very nice house with her husband and her daughter. And that's pretty much it. This is a very boring show. I'm very sad to say. It was written as if it was 50 Shades of Grey for SJWs. I mean, that's what it is. The so-called romance or the flirtation or the obsession that she has with this barista who is the girlfriend of one of her patients, and she manipulates both of them. And it doesn't even seem like she's doing this because she is off on it. There doesn't seem to really be any motivation for the things that she does. It is that if she has a thought or she has a desire and this is what she wants to do, this is what she does with no real payoff. Just the whole courtship and flirtation of of this barista, it's not romantic. It barely is even sexy. The woman who wrote this story, this is her first major project, so you can give her some latitude for that. You know, coming out the gate, she got a series. Good on her. Maybe she can learn from this and make something better next time. You know, look at the flaws that she made in this, and look at a lot of good things she did in this, because she did do a very good direction with the actors themselves. But the actors are all very, very good actors. But the storyline was extremely boring. Each episode teased you as to something was going to happen, and there's never really a payoff. Even the whole series it ended with no payoff. Kind of a cliffhanger, but you really don't care about the outcome. I mean, our protagonist is a very unlikable character. You don't like her at all. I'm sorry. This is someone. She's a terrible therapist. She's a crazy mother, and she's a bad wife. I mean, but she's unsympathetic for some reason. Maybe that's in the direction. Maybe that's in the writing. I couldn't find myself sympathizing with her at all. I could sympathize more with Dexter, and he was a freaking serial killer. There was just nothing to this. It was like, the best way I can describe this show was like slow dancing with no music. So, I have to say that I give GYPSY an unlike. And it's also to note that Netflix did not renew it for a second season. And if you see the show, you'll know why. That was 10 hours of my life wasted. So, please, leave a comment down in the section if you agree, if you disagree. Try to guess what the line of the day was at the beginning of the show. And please subscribe if you'd be so kind. That's all for today. As always, try to have fun, but keep it legal.